Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Bars and Barbells. I'm Sam, this is Phil, and today we got more Van Halen on the channel for you, and this is coming to you from a request from Robert.
Robert's made many requests. Thank you so much for the support, Robert.
Yes.
Sponsored our channel many times, so we appreciate that support. And we're diving into another song from Van Halen from Robert. Robert's made 2 requests of Van Halen. This is our second, Dreams.
Yeah, this is a little bit different. The last one that we did was when David Lee Roth was still the lead singer, and now this is transitioning into the Sammy Hagar era, or so it is called. So
yeah, the first one that we did, I believe, was 1978.
yes, this is 86.
Yeah, and this one is, like Sam was saying, further along in their career. I think they're starting to reshape their sound a little bit.
Yeah.
We've gotten into one song from Sammy Hagar era.
Yeah, and I believe it was saying that this is just coming on like the cusp of him just transitioning into being the lead singer. So I think this is very early on from him, them transitioning away from David Lee Roth and into the Sammy Hagar sound.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy that we've done so many Van Halen songs, but there's only one from Sammy Hagar. I think we have like probably 12 at this point from Van Halen that we've done on the channel.
A lot
around
of them were
there.
earlier on in the career.
And then so we're saying that we've done 11 from David Lee Roth's era. So I don't know. You guys can elaborate and let us know. Was that like their prime era, right, with David Lee Roth and, Sammy Hagar, where they were less popular? Because it feels like they changed their sound to be a little more commercialized using synthesizers and stuff like that from what you were
I think
reading.
this went to number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it received a lot of airplay, apparently. So
Maybe they were just successful in both eras.
yeah. I mean, sometimes when a band rises to have a reputation, it's almost like they just stay popular because they've already made it to be popular.
Well, also the Van Halens, right? We've got, Eddie and Alex,
Yeah,
right?
fair.
So, they're the driving force in Van Halen,
Yeah.
right? So that's their name, literally. And we know Eddie's guitar work has,
Crazy.
been a driving force of Van Halen. So maybe that's why they were so successful with both lead singers, because they still had that sound from Eddie and Alex. So anyways, let's get into it. Van Halen, Dreams.
A new arrival on this trip today is fans of Van Halen gathered to take a whiskey a go-go to celebrate the signing of the band 15 years ago today.
Is this in Cali? All right, we're going to pause it here. I don't know what we're going to build into. It sounds like we're beginning a build, so I don't want to start the build and have to interrupt it. So we're going to stop here.
What are
And
your thoughts on Dreams?
it's so different than every single Van Halen song that we've
was
done thus
thinking that
far.
too.
It's got that rock anthem feel from the 80s that we've experienced with so
Yeah.
many different groups. It still has the touch of Van Halen, though. inside of that, you've got, I love the use of the keys in this one. So fantastic. But then on top of that, like there's the subtle usage of Eddie Van Halen's riffs in there really adds a nice touch to it, a nice flair. But it's so anthemic. It's very, very uplifting. And
I was just thinking that.
yeah, most of the songs that we've done from Van Halen have been like party songs, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this definitely, like, that's exactly the word that came into my head is like uplifting. I think with this sound of the instrumentation, but also with the lyrics and the message in the song, right? Like talking about essentially your dreams, following your dreams and your passions and, you know, not looking back and taking yourself to the next level. And, you know, obviously that is a very positive and uplifting message, but I feel like he's also conveying that through his vocal delivery. It's kind of like an encouraging, like you said, like motivational, like anthem kind of feel. And then I feel like the instrumentation is very upbeat and uplifting as well. It's not just like, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I mean, Van Halen's known for their energy, right? They're
Yes.
high energy, right? But this is translating that high energy feel into an uplifting anthem.
Yes.
So they're still captivating you
Less
with
of like a rock and roll party song.
yeah, they're still capturing you with that high energy feel. And, you know, like, yeah, this feels good. I like the way this sounds, you know, like you said, up tempo, but they're doing it in a different mold. So that's really cool. I mean, you know, that they were like, you know what, let's keep that sound to some degree, but let's switch up the message that we're delivering with it.
Yeah. And comparisons aside, like I do actually really like his vocal.
Yeah, that's great. Let's continue. I'll add some closing thoughts.
So baby, dry your eyes, save all the tears you cried, and that's what dreams are made of.
That one.
Oh, baby, we belong in a world that must be strong. Oh, and that's what dreams are made of.
Let's go, Eddie. So baby, dry your eyes, save all the tears you cried, 'cause that's what dreams are made of. Let's go.
Oh, baby, we belong in a world that must be strong. Oh, and that's what dreams are made of.
Let's go. Take us out, Eddie. Yeah, got another banger from Van Halen, but that's customary from Van Halen, just a different type of banger this time around.
Yeah. And I think although the entire thing sounded very anthemic, I feel like the guitar work and more of bringing in a little bit of that unique sound again came through more in the back half.
Yeah, I agree. They handed the reins over to Eddie a little bit more
Yeah.
in the back half, and he's just a magician, man. He's a wizard. You know, he just, the way he plays is so unique. You know, he just adds a little bit of touch here and there. It's just like sprinkling in a
It's
recipe.
magic fairy dust.
Yeah. And I think, though, not to overlook was his drum work in this. It was great. It's really important for an anthemic song, right?
Yeah.
To get that down pat. So I think that was really important and critical element. Obviously, we talked about the vocal from Sammy Hagar. I think that fit in great for the style. Very uplifting.
And like you said, like because of the anthemic feel, I feel like I could see why this did well on the charts and gained so much airplay, because it's one of those songs that like you're gonna listen to and you're gonna get pumped up. It's gonna get stuck in your head. Like I found myself even like being able to sing the words in my head by the end of it, even though I'd never heard it before. Right?
Doing that very frequently too. And did you notice the date on the camcorder?
1993.
Did you notice the day?
February 13th. Oh, 30th.
Yeah. That's not an actual date, right?
Oh, yeah, true. I always forget.
So, because this was, we know that it took me a minute. I'm like, 1993. I thought we already said that this came out in 1986. So I was like, how are you making this video in 1993?
Yeah.
And then I put two and two together that they had just.
It came out in 1986.
Yeah, 1986. It came out in 1986.
Yeah. Sorry, you just said 96. That's how I was like, what? I was
No,
confused.
listen.
Okay.
The camcorder said 1993.
Yes, but this came out in 86. So how is that even possible?
Exactly.
Yes,
Yes.
that makes sense. I
So
just
when
like,
I
wasn't even
started to
thinking.
realize that, I'm like, how is this possible? Then I saw the date, February 30th.
And you're like, oh, it's not even a
and
real
I'm like,
day.
oh, okay. So they're basically saying that this is a date that will never come to be.
Fair. I always forget that February either has 27 or 28 days.
It's kind of random in our calendar.
Yeah, so strange.
That occurred that way.
And leap years are so
Well,
weird.
not random, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I love this one. I was curious to know, does your mom have a preference for the David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar era?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask her. Mom, if you're watching this, let us know.
Because I know she's a big Van Halen fan, right? So
Yeah, she never fails to remind us that she went and saw them live multiple times.
let us know how you feel about this one. I very much enjoyed it. Very much enjoyed coming back to Van Halen, getting them on the channel. So we'll have to keep that in mind for the future. Thank you so much, Robert, for contributing and sponsoring
Leading
this
us
video.
back here because it's been too long.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And you guys can give a thank you to Robert down below, because we are a supportive community. We love building each other up, just like this said here. Follow your dreams, guys. And if you want to subscribe, if you haven't done so already, we'd love to have you. If you think you are subscribed, double check right now. YouTube's been a little bit finicky, and unsubscribing people has happened to me, has happened to Sam, has happened to Sam's parents, has happened to so many people commenting down below. So just double check right now. And other than that, you just got to have a great day. We'll see you in our next video. Take care.
Thanks for watching. See you then.